What's up? This is Turtle1 for another Pokemon Alpha battle, and this one is also against TheBladeFlare, who's my brother. So on this is a UU battle. He starts off with his Uberbug. Oh yeah, I let him use a few BLs just because why not? And so he goes for the Protect as I go for Fake Out. Couldn't do anything about it. This is his bulky one, so I still have speed. Go for the Fire Punch. Doesn't do too much. So 2-hit KO. I thought I could live another Air Slash, but he goes for the Bug Buzz instead, which I completely forgot about. So it's pretty gay. He gets some more speed. I go into Blue Balls, thinking I would kill him with Aqua Jet, but I don't. So he gets the Air Slash off, and that's kind of gay. So now he's gonna go for the Bug Buzz. Maybe hoping he might survive, but I just go for the Substitute because once I kill him, I'll have a substitute up, which is good. So I take him out, which is finally because he took out my first guy, and did pretty good damage to this guy. So I go for the this random thing. I go for the Focus Punch because I don't know how much damage it'll do. I just want to see this crap, which is really bad because I need that to be doing some damage. So I go for the Aqua Jet. Maybe it'll do more. Doesn't do more. So this is getting really bad because it just is. So yeah. So he U-turns out into this shell tree, and he goes for the Earthquake, and that takes away my sub. And I go for the Focus Punch, and that does a ton to this thing. And then he has a Citrus Berry, which is like, what? That's so unfair. Now Aqua Jet probably won't kill him. So I have to switch out into this thing, my Sceptile, as he goes for the Wood Hammer, which, yeah, does quite a lot, but I just got the Leaf Storm off, and that's gonna kill. So yeah, he goes into Yesnack, which the name is pretty funny. If anyone gets the name, like what that is, then put it in the comments, or if you want to guess, which would be kind of weird. But so I switch into Bridgestone, go for the Earthquake, but he switches into Minty Fresh, which I still do a ton to, and so he switches back out into Tornado. And I still do a ton to that with Earthquake. And then I just go for another Earthquake, and that's going to take him out. And I outspeed too. So right now my Bridgestone is just owning. So he goes into Knowledge, goes for the Yawn, as I go for the Stone Edge. Doesn't do too much. I know he's probably going to U-turn or knock off, but I thought he would U-turn, but he goes for the knockoff, which is horrible. Because now I don't have leftovers on Sparky. So I go for the Shadow Ball, hoping it'll kill, and it doesn't. And he gets the rest off. And it's so gay. Because now, yeah, it's full health on this thing. So I take this sleep to my advantage, set up one sub and one Calm Mind, and he's still asleep after 2 turns. So now he's going to wake up right here, so I just go for another Calm Mind. He wakes up, goes for the Yawn, forgets, and he forgot about the thing again, that you can't yawn through substitutes. And so he goes into this Chansey, which I hate so much. I go for the Thunderbolt, and it actually does pretty good damage to it. I mean, that's almost a 2-hit KO, which is really good. So I do not want him to get to paralyze me, because that would be terrible. So I go for the sub, hoping he goes for another Thunder Wave, which is good prediction because he does. So I just go for another Thunderbolt. And now I'm pretty sure it's one more hit will take him out. So that's good for me. Looks like it's gonna be ending right about now, this little stall war. So I go for the Thunderbolt, hoping it'll kill him. And of course, because I can never kill things, it leaves them with, he said, 1 HP. 1. That's pretty crazy. If I had look, yeah, it left him with 1 because it showed that it was on yellow. So that's horrible. So I just go for another Thunderbolt, and he goes for the Thunder Wave. I'm like, shit. So now I'm slower, and now he's just gonna soft boiled until I get paralyzed, and basically I lost the stall. So that's really gay. Yeah, it's really bad for me. So I just go for the Thunderbolt, maybe hoping to take him down. He just goes for another soft boiled, and that takes him up to pretty high health, and I get paralyzed. So now I have a Chansey. So now he has a Chansey running around full HP, and I have a paralyzed Raikou without leftovers. I go for the Thunderbolt, and I get the paralyzed, which is really good because all I have to do is just hope that he gets paralyzed right here, and I win the stall war. So I actually, and he goes for the aromatherapy this turn, which is like, okay, that sucks. So now he's faster, and he goes for the soft boiled, and yeah, this is not turning out fun. So he heals up pretty high, and I go for the Thunderbolt. I mean, like, I might get a crit eventually. If I get paralyzed or a crit, I'm good to go. So he just goes for another soft boiled, and yeah, he's just gonna keep on going for that until I paralyze, which I do. So now he just goes for that last seismic toss, and that's gonna take me out. So now I go into blue balls. He switches out knowing that I can do a lot of damage to him, and I just go for the sub, predicting the switch, and then I go for the Aqua Jet, and it does nothing. So he goes for the knockoff, and I learned something from this battle. If you knock off on a substitute, it doesn't knock off the item. So yeah, so I go for the Focus Punch, and that does crap. I mean, that's 2 hits from an Azumarill, and look how much damage that is. It's nothing. Sorry if my voice sounds a bit like cracky or crackly or whatever. I just got back from New York, and we had a 6-hour delay, and yeah, so it's not fun. So I go for the double edge because I was at good enough health to go for it, and now that he sees the double edge, he knows he has to switch out to Minty Fresh, and I just go for the Aqua Jet, predicting the switch, and yeah, it still doesn't do too much. I just go for the Focus Punch, knowing that the only thing he can do is take out my sub, which he does. So I go for the Focus Punch, and that's going to take him out. So right now I'm looking pretty good, but then he sends out this thing again, and he outspeeds and goes for the rest, which is just like facepalm. Why did it? Okay, it froze for a second, but whatever. So I go for the double edge, and that does okay damage. It does better than the other 2 moves. So yeah, I'll go back into Fag because I know that I can do a ton of damage to this thing. Go for the Leaf Storm. Choice Specs Leaf Storm. Really good special attack. Doesn't kill him. I'm like, and he doesn't wake up. So that's amazing for me because now I just get up off the second Leaf Storm to take out this stupid thing. I gotta use this crit, but whatever. And finally, I take this thing out after like forever. But yeah, there's nothing much he can do because all his last guy is a Chansey, and I still have my Donphan left. So that is a good game. It's actually a really good game. His team has a lot of walls, but whatever. So I just go for this quick, take him out. So thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe. Go check out TheBladeFlare if you haven't. And goodbye.